Everybody, thanks so much for listening to us, whether you're listening to us on the podcast, on the YouTube channel, on the radio, whatever it may be. We are grateful that you are listening. If you are listening to us on the internet, please like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, your family, whoever you can get your hands on. We greatly appreciate it. We have a special guest today. She's going to introduce herself. She does have an exciting new book on, but I'm going to turn the camera, I guess, over to her and let her go into her story.
Thank you for having me this evening. I appreciate it so much. My name is Enoh Ukpong. I have a PhD in nursing, so sometimes I'm addressed as Dr. Ukpong or Professor Ukpong, either way. In hospital setting, I prefer to be addressed as Professor Ukpong because I don't want to mix it with medical doctor. I live in Massachusetts, city of Worcester. I am married with 3 children and 3 grandchildren. I'm a professor of nursing. I have taught for the past 20 years at Becker College. I was adjunct faculty for Mass College of Pharmacy University. I taught at Quincy Government Community College. Currently, I am teaching at Anna Maria College in Paxton because Becker College closed this June, the June of this year. I love teaching. The Lord sent people my path to lead me, and he has given me the opportunity to lead and help others. I am very, very thankful to the Lord for what I do. And that's me.
So Professor Ukpong, what made you get into nursing in general?
I did not like nursing as a kid. My immediate older sister is a nurse. The one she follows work in the hospital, though she wasn't a nurse. I am a Nigerian American. Because of Nigerian culture, it's like ghost killed. So I used to be so scared of hospital because people die there. So I never, ever wanted to have anything to do with nursing or hospital. But my core belief is the Lord leads and directs even to things you don't like. So for me, I feel like it was God's call for me because as fast as I ran away from nursing, he still turned me back to nursing. When you read my book, it's going to be funny because of how far I ran, but it still brought me back into nursing. Because of that, I do my nursing with all dedication because it's a call, not my choice, but his choice for me. And when I obeyed, I had peace of mind.
You can tell the viewers a little bit about the book in general and the significance of the title.
The title of my book is Joy Comes in the Morning, subtitled The Power of Drive, Discipline, and Determination. Rob, I was abused as a child by my brother's wife. I am the last of 6 children. So last that I never grew up with anybody. My siblings were all grown and gone. The first time I saw my brother was him coming from somewhere with a wife and a 9-month-old baby. And I said to my mom, I'm going back with him wherever he came from to babysit. That was how it all started. So my mom is like, if that's what you want, okay. So I went with my brother. We live in the south of Nigeria then, and then my brother was in the north of Nigeria, so I followed him. And unfortunately, I was abused by my brother's wife for 7 years. During that abusive situation, I learned and yearned for freedom. And I knew the only way I could get my freedom was a good education. I survived. Certain times I thought I would never survive, but by the grace of the Lord, I survived. For that reason, I got into nursing, finished nursing, went into midwifery school, found my way to the US in 1979. I got my bachelor's, my master's, and my PhD in nursing.
Wow.
Honestly, I won my freedom. Once I won my freedom, it feels so good. I never wanted my kids to be raised by somebody else because I couldn't afford it, which was what happened to my parents. They couldn't afford my education. That was another reason why they let me go live with my brother.
Yeah.
So from that torment comes this book.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be who I am or where I am today if I did not go through what I went through. Thank God that the Lord made me go through that to change my life for good. If I were to live with my parents, I would have just been a spoiled brat. I would not have amounted to anything. But that torment taught me the value of freedom. And this book, I needed to share my story with people.
Mhm.
You don't let the hard time, the difficult thing you went through in your life to ruin the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I actually turned out to appreciate what I went through, because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be who I am or where I am today. This book will teach you whatever you go through, look carefully. There's something good. You can learn and grow from it, which is what I did. That is the core of my book. If you read this book can be read by kids, anybody of any age. It will make your dream come true. So I wanted to share that with the whole world, with as many as I can, to not give up on themselves and to not let a difficult situation or bad things that they have gone through define them and ruin the rest of their lives. This book is very, very, very inspirational. The title of my book comes from Psalm 30, verse 5, which says, "Weeping will endure for night, but joy cometh in the morning." My weeping days were when I lived with my brother. Once I walked out of my brother's house, I have had joy. And in spite of what I went through, I went back to Nigeria in 1996 to forgive my brother's wife. I forgave her and actually took care of them like they were my parents till their passing, and I helped with their burial.
So there's a lot of people that are young that really, lose their trust, I guess I would say, in God. Something bad happens to them, such as, things like that happen to you, or maybe, a family member dies, a friend dies, they're suffering through something. How did you keep your faith in God when this stuff was happening to you that you had really no control over? And like you said, you couldn't really run away. If you did, it was probably jeopardizing your life. And also, it was a really tough journey in general for a person that young.
I had no choice. I got day by day. Like I said, the Lord was always there, even though I didn't understand. Looking back in retrospect, he was there all the way for me. If not, I could have been killed.
Yeah. What do you hope people learn from this book?
Number one, I am speaking to an audience of diverse religious background, but what I know, our God is God of everybody, irrespective of what religion.
Right.
Trust in him. He never promised us an easy road, but he promised to be with us all the way. So if you trust in him, he is going to be able to carry you through in difficult times. He will not let you drown. That is number one. Number two, always give it your all, give it your best, because God doesn't tell you to just sit, open your mouth and manna will flow into your mouth. Even when God provided manna in the wilderness, there was time, place for you to go and pick it.
Right.
So you have to play your own part. I played my own part in my life by doing well in school. I knew that was my only access to get away from this, gain from it. So I never fool around with my education. Number three, step out of your comfort zone. If you do not step out of your comfort zone, you do same old every day, and there will no change in your life. Stepping out of your comfort zone can be nerve-wracking because you have no idea where you're heading to. But if you step out, you're going to learn and you're going to grow.
Lastly, Professor, where can people get your book and find more about you in general?
My book is on Amazon. on Kindle as ebook, and this is the paperback.
Mhm.
So my book is on Amazon. If you go into Amazon and type in Dr. Enoh Ukpong, my book will just pop up like this. So it is on Amazon.
Now, do you have any website, social media, anything like that, that if people want to follow you? Or,
I don't have a website, but I am
Mhm.
on Facebook.
Okay. Okay, Professor Anna, thanks so much. I really appreciate you coming on here and telling your story. Like I said, I hope this isn't the last time we have you on because you have a lot of stuff you can bring to the table and talk to the viewers about.
I have a lot. We didn't deal with health issues, which I do have a lot of experience, and I am
Right.
very willing to help. Like I said, God has given me this platform to help others, and I'm very willing to do that for you, for your
Mhm.
audience, for anybody.
Professor, thanks so much for your time. I hope people buy the book, and we appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you, Rob. You don't know what this means so much to me. To God be the glory. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, audience.
Mhm.
Thank you. I wish you a joyful, a blessed Christmas
Right.
and a progressive Happy New Year.
Right. Well, we hope that for everybody, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for everybody. So thanks again.
Thank you very much.